Greetings, everyone. It's Elizabeth. Hello, hello. How are you doing, Miss Cordelia? Hello, Jana. Hello, lovely. How are ya? Oh, you're at work. Everyone, chat quietly. Shh. Crystal's Creations, Wyckoff. Hello, hello. Yes. Cordelia says to Jana, I enjoyed your coloring Tuesday night. Jana doesn't know this, but I was watching for the good first part where she stamped the little sign with some Christmas pretties and then colored them so prettily. I was lurking. Cat Scrappiness, you guys. Jana is hanging out on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. on Cat Scrappiness. Debbie J says hello and goodbye. So hello and goodbye. Thanks for popping in. Poof. Anna Moret, hello. It's Affiliate Push Thursday. Does your favorite crafter have an affiliate? Please consider using it. It sends them a little commission from the affiliate. The affiliate says, oh, thanks for sending the shoppers. Here's a bonus. I have affiliates. I have affiliate links for Ranger and for scrapbook.com and for Spellbinders and Crafty Stamp Co. You can find them in the description. It only costs you the 2 clicks. Or 3 clicks. Click into the description, click into my link tree, and click on the shop you want to go to. And then go shopping. Unless you're on a no-buy. Then don't go shopping. Go in your stash. Go in your stash and use the things in your stash. Dawn the Crafty Visage. Hello, beautiful. How are the bees? I need to know the beesness. Linda G. Hello. So I had an idea that popped into my head. So I want to see if we can make it happen. I'll be using Artistry in an hour or so. Awesome saucin'. I still haven't found my paint. And Hobby Lobby doesn't have it, which is fine because I'm on a no-buy anyways. So the Artistry paint is probably going to wind up on my wish list because it's done vanished. It's vanished. But I had an idea because, Simon Hurley's got some new ink blended brushes and I just needed an opportunity to use them. So what I was thinking was doing a blended background that blends into one of these florals. This is the Floral Borders. Look it. I don't use them enough. They're really pretty, and they can make a card really quickly. Like this one here, we might do this one first, where we do like reds into orange, like a sunset, and then stamp this in yellow. In yellow, on yellow. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then we can add some texture. We have 2 types of text from Simon Hurley. This one is the typewriter. It's really cool. And you can cut things out of it, which I love. Even on the other one. I mean, you could stamp it and then cut things like a serial killer and glue them all together so it makes other things. But, yeah. But, like, even in this, it says, in the distance, a bird sings. Its melody, a reminder of the simplicity of nature amidst the complexity of life. Like, you could totally just clip a thing out of there. Because it makes actual sentences. I know. But, I want to do this. I want to do this, and I want to do that, and I want to do this, and I want to do that. You can find your Simon Hurley stuff at Ranger. You can go shopping with Ranger and get all the Simon Hurley stuff, like the Simon Hurley Stark White Card stock. I know. I'm running low. I don't know if I can order more. because it is a craft supply. I will have to converse with my challengey partner, Miss Pam, because I'm almost out. The ginger cat lady! Hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. Sausage fingers. Ha ha ha. I know. Typos are either gremlins or sausage fingers. In my case, they could be the nails. My nails, they're so grown out, you guys. This will probably be the last time you see them, because I can't afford to have them done. But, yeah, and they're too long. I already smacked this one. This one's about ready to pop off. We need a drink on that. It's so sad. My beautiful long nails will be short and fugly for a while. But I will paint them. They will be short, fugly painted nails. Anyways, let's get some ink blending. Ink blending. So what I want to do is I want to make sure that the yellow, we have enough yellow. Okay, so I'm just gonna very lightly, I've got my A2 size card. I'm going to probably trim it, which is fine, right? But I want to be able to have the border here, right? So what I want to do is just make sure that I have enough yellow. We want enough yellow at the end so that we can stamp in yellow with the yellow. We'll ink blend with like shooting star and then stamp it with another shade of yellow just so it stands out. And then I'm going to put a little mark that I can cut off later. Okay. Oh, you called Dawn Maddie earlier? Sometimes that happens, right? Oh, and did I say hello, Maddie? Maddie the emptiness scrapper. So we're going to get some ink blending done. And we're going to go from reds to yellows. And in order to do that, we need some red. Like some bee sting. And we need some oranges. Which orange do I want? Let's do the guppy. Let's do the guppy. And then into the yellow, which will definitely do some shooting star. Look at how pretty those are. We just need that one in the stellar ink. I know. They're so pretty. And then we'll stamp our stamp with some slippery when wet. So we'll do like a tone on tone-ish. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But let's get blendy blendy. Look at our blendy brushes. There's that one. Oh, don't put it on top though. It'll stain. It'll do the things. My desk gets little fuzzies. But we have, thank you, Mr. J. He sent us some of these brushes because they weren't his cup of tea, but they're my cup of teas. They're all my cup of teas. Anyways, I love the brushes. They're not going to be for everyone. What I would recommend is just buy one. Buy one, see if you like it. If you don't, then you could just have it for, because it's got pretties. It's pretties. Anyways, let me oogle. Just let me oogle my brushes. Just let me. Okay, we're gonna start. We're gonna start it. No, you know what? We're gonna start at the bottom. We're gonna start at the bottom so I don't get anything on my yellow brush. And we gotta make sure we put our yellow down here. So we're gonna start with shooting star. And with the foam pads versus the felt, they do different things, but they'll still give you the color, right? We're gonna tap into. We're not gonna scrubby, okay? We're just gonna tap into the goodness of the color. And we're just going to build it up to the strength of yellow that we would like. If you use a glass mat or a non-porous surface, whatever color you're blending off, you can blend back in. Okay? So you can see it got a little bit darker even though I didn't go back into the ink, because we're using that color right off there. Okay? And I want it really dark. Ugh, look at that. Well, you guys, it doesn't show it as dark. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful yellow. It's a beautiful yellow. I can attest to the yellow people, Team Yellow. They love Shooting Star. And we have a couple of members in our crafty community that are total Team Yellow, so I'm not fibbing. I'm not just saying it just because, well, Simon Hurley goodies are like my favorite goodies in my craft room. And then I'm going to come up a little bit more because my mark is right there. But I want the orange to blend into the yellow. So we're going to just come up just a little bit more with that yellow. Just whatever's on the brush, okay? Look at how soft that gets. Look at how soft that gets. It's so pretty. Look at that. Look at that. We have a dark spot there. And we're okay with that. We'll just give another dark spot. We'll make it on purpose. If you guys give yourself a dark spot, just add more. Okay. Ooh, that's so pretty. Put a lid on it. Set our brush aside. I'm going to wipe up this because I'm done with the yellow. There's not much ink there, which is nice. We're going to go into our guppy. Guppy. Again, it is a foam, so we're going to do our tappings. And then I'm going to pull it down and push it up because we're going to have red through here, okay? And we're going to go right over the top of that yellow. It's already so pretty. I'm going to tap off and then get it on here. Ugh. Look at that. And then we just build it up for as dark as we want it. We made another dark spot. That's about as dark as I want it. So I'm going to come in and get that orange. Very soft, lovely orange. And then we're going to come down with our dry brush right into that yellow a little bit. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So pretty. I know, guys, right? I just need a little bit darker through there. Right there. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Look it. Now we're going to throw some bee sting on there, and it's going to go really bright really fast because, well, it's red, right? The yellow and the orange are kind of soft, but we're going to throw some of this bee sting on there. And bee sting is a felt. Bee sting is a felt, so you know what that means? We can scrub. We can scrub that color on there. We're gonna build this red right up. We're gonna make sure you don't got it on your fingies. I will add mine in the description box later. I need to sit with my leg up. Aw. Oh no, regular staples. Oh, wait, what? Tiny ones. But it isn't a Timo, and it's an off-brand from Amazon. Oh, talking about clusters. I have a tiny stapler, and I don't even use it. but I got it for $1. I got it for $1. It was on sale at one of the, it might have been on sale at Ranger. I don't even know. But you guys, oh, speaking of sales, if you pop over to Ranger into their sale, they have some Simon Hurley stuff that is on like discounted. There's ice resin stuff that's discounted. There's a lot of stuff in the discount section on Ranger right now, if you need to save some monies and just want to look. Okay, and then I keep checking my fingers because I need to put, oh, see, a little fuzz fell, but that's okay because we're gonna stamp over that. If you're a little bit worried, you can get another piece of paper or something to hold everything, which I'm really worried. I really don't want this red all over. And then I'm going to just get that right in. Oh, look at how pretty. Look at how pretty. It's so pretty. And we're gonna go right over the orange. Otherwise you'll get this white streak. In order to get rid of that white streak, you just add more color over you just add more color. Add more color. I think I need to ink up Bee Sting. It's been a while. Oh yeah. Add more color. And then if you want it a little bit darker, you can go in with another shade of red, which I do want to do one more. We're going to throw in a little Love Struck. Right on the edge. Oh, that's nice. Good nice. Good nice, right? So I still kind of have my yellow or that little streak there. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. I think we'll go in with the orange and see if we can't blend that out. But in order to do that, let's get rid of that. And if you guys are wondering, Bee Sting does come in that way. There's that. Where's my guppy brush? Okay, we're gonna go into guppy, and then we're gonna, yeah, there we go. It just needed more orange. There we go. Oh, look at that. That's what we needed. And then we'll go back in with the yellow because certain lightings I can see it. There's a little white streak right there. And again, that white streak is just the color. So sometimes you got to go over because the inks are a little transparent, right? Ice resin is the two-part epoxy. Ice resin is just a brand of two-part epoxy, but they also make things for the two-part epoxies. So ice resin has like little trinkets that you can turn into necklaces and stuff. You just pour your epoxy in, and yeah, we're gonna cover that, and then we're gonna go right back in. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Woo! Doesn't that look hot? Like beautiful sunset or sunrise, set, whatever. Are these inks like the archival? No. Archival is more of a permanent, like, I don't know how they react with water, but these are really water reactive. So if we sprayed some water on there, we could lift the color back out even tomorrow, next week, because these are highly water reactive. They're still different than the distress line. A little bit different formulas. Do the different formulas to do the different things. Archival is not as playful. Archival is not as playful. The distress line, the stellar inks, and these are exactly the same. They're exactly the same, aside from the felt versus the foam. So the ink formulation for these is different than the distress, different than the oxide, and very different from archival. Archival is not as fun. But you can do really great stuff. Okay, and then this is where we're going to stamp in our slippery when wet, but we need to be able to re-stamp it in case it doesn't stamp good. Okay, so we're going to get our stamping platform, and I'm going to take, no, not this one. We're going to get the other one. Please hold. It's a little bit buried. It's a little bit buried. If you guys like hanging out with me, tomorrow I will be live twice. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern is a bonus live right here on the YouTubes. Yeah, we're going to do a bonus live tomorrow at 2. I hope you come hang out with me. And if you guys follow Simon Hurley will have either a premiere or a live tomorrow at noon Eastern. Anytime I speak of time, it's always the Eastern time. I'm an Eastern. Okay. So we got our little stamp. Stamp. Janine, PJB Stamper. Okay, here it is. We're going to do our little border right over our beautiful dust. Now, in our stamping wheel, can we see? Yes. On our stamping wheel, if we need to re-stamp, we want to make sure that our first stamp and our next ones go down the same. You just want to lock the top into place. Make sure those are set level, and then set it down, and then press. Because if it's not, it may shift. Well, you will have to go see. You will have to come see what Simon's sharing. And if you follow Simon on Instagram and stuff, you might have seen his story. His story might have shown a class. His story might have showed some stuff. Look at how pretty that is. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna stamp it one more time. I just want it extra. I want it so extra. Oh, you guys. This is slippery when wet over shooting star. Again, we don't want halos and stuff. We're gonna lock it just like we did the last one, and we're gonna set it down and press. It needed that. Look at that. Look at that. Goodness. Look at the shooting star We've got a nice band of it at the bottom. We have it poking through the flowers. Isn't that just the cutest? And then you have all of this real estate for a sentiment, or just for the beauty miss. Beauty misses. Just for the beauty of it. Don't even. I can't even talk. Like, look at that. You just drop a little Isn't that pretty? These are Simon Hurley words. What ones are they? Why you ask such tough questions? I don't have a clue. Please hold. It's not that one. Where is it at? Oh, here they are. I found them. No, those are the Christmas ones. Oh, I just broke my container. My container says, don't hold me like that. Nope, that's all. That's all hot foilies. Oh, we should do hot foilies. We should do hot foilies soon. Here it is. Here it is. And guess what? I didn't write it down. You guys, I didn't write it down. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. Sorry, guys. But the stamp, or the die set, is really nice because look at, I mean, they're really elegant. And then you can do the little shadows, and they're partnered through Spellbinders, the dies, so they're that beautiful color of the Spellbinders, right? But yeah, just go to Ranger, look up Simon Hurley, look at all the things, please hold. This one is called Handwritten Sentiments. And it is available at Ranger.